Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to week 43 of the DC Sports Digest. Another eventful week, so without further ado, let's just get started. The Nationals, they won the Angels series and split the O's series, that series along with the season series, and then lost first two games of the Phillies series, and again, they're just showing their inconsistency, and most of it's been pretty bad. But that first game of the O's series, we actually did play really well, had one of our best games of the season, and just showed some promise. I'm really just hoping we could get. Last year we won 71 games, so if we can get an improvement, I think we have 55 wins right now. So if we can get to 72 wins, get 17 more wins in the last 40 something, I'll take that as just an improvement, even though this year hasn't been so great. And also wanted to shout out some of the prospects we got from the trade deadline, like Jose Tena, Andres Chaparro. They've both already gone on to the big leagues and made an impact on our team. So it's just shows that we got some good prospects out of our deals from trading away some players. And then for the rest of the week, we have the Phillies series finishing. Then we have the Rockies series. Hopefully we can get some wins there. The Rockies aren't that good. And the Braves series starting. The Braves, I don't think have done too well. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can get some more wins this week. The Wizards, not too much going on, but they have their full regular season schedule announced. We do not have an easy start, starting off against the Boston Celtics, and obviously the record prediction closer to the season, but I think it's going to be more of the same last year as we hope to tank and maybe get Cooper Flag. Capitals, I don't have any news, and the Commanders, I do have a decent amount of news. We had joint practice with the Dolphins and actually did pretty well. We held our own, I think, impressed some people there. Obviously, it was not, I wouldn't call it domination, but we definitely held our own against the Dolphins, which was good. And the big thing I kind of want to talk about is receiver. We signed receiver Martavis Bryant along with Trace McSorley because Sam Hartman is injured and maybe Marcus Mariota as well, so we need another QB to play in the preseason. So we signed Trace McSorley. And then we also released Ramiz Ahmed, the kicker, and Wade Mason Brooks, who signed with the Panthers. I'll just go with the kicker quickly. Both of them didn't really do well, but apparently Ramiz Ahmed had a good day in joint practice, so not Ramiz Ahmed, Riley Patterson. My bad. So if he can keep it up in the game, I think we'll still sign another kicker. I think we should because it's still not set in stone yet, but maybe Riley Patterson can clinch the job. And then I really wanted to talk about wide receiver 2, which is the really big mystery. Obviously we have Terry McLaurin, easy wide receiver 1, obviously. Wide receiver 2, we all thought it was going to be Jahan Dotson, but he may not have been having a good training camp. I thought wide receiver 3 was Olamide Zaccheaus, but he may end up moving up to wide receiver 2. You never know what happens with De'Ami Brown. So wide receiver is a big mystery. They're actively searching for wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3 maybe, and just where all these players fit in the puzzle. So the preseason games are really going to be really big for that. I feel for Jahan. I hope he can carve out a role, but he has to earn it. He may have been a first round pick, but he still has to earn whatever role he gets on this team. I think he'll still have a role somewhere, but I hope he can get that wide receiver 2 like he was supposed to be, like he played in that year 1. But we'll see what happens. I also forgot to mention that we were out on the Brandon Ayuk sweepstakes. That kind of happened a while ago, at least a week or two ago. I just forgot to mention it. Looks like he's either staying with the 49ers or most likely going with the Steelers. So we'll see what happens with that. Just a really long, drawn-out process. It's probably better we're not involved. But it would have been cool to get him, but we're not going to get him, which is fine. Tonight we have preseason game with the Dolphins. If you guys are going to watch any preseason game, I would definitely recommend watching this one because it's going to be the last time you see Jaden before week 1, because now with the 3-week preseason, this is the dress rehearsal game where most of the stars are going to get the most time in this game. No one's playing against the Patriots. Unfortunately, we won't get Jaden Daniels versus Drake May. So I would definitely watch. I think he'll, at the minimum, he'll get 1 possession like last week. I think at the maximum, which I hope to see, is he'll get 2 to 3 possessions or just the first quarter. So we'll see what happens with that. And yeah, that's this week. And then next week, 1 more game against the Patriots. And then 2 more weeks until week 1. So football season really is about to start soon. And that's all I have for the Commanders. And then the Mystics, they lost to Lynx the other day. And they have another game against them starting pretty soon, actually. today, and then they have games against the Storm and Sparks coming up. Washington Spirit have, I think, a friendly, I'm not totally sure, against the Arsenal team. And then they have another game, I think, next week, but I'll just recap that next week. And then DC United's next match is next Saturday. And also, I want to give one final shout out to all the Olympians now that the Olympics are over. Congrats to all on the DC sports teams who have won medals. So, yeah, congrats. And that's all I really have. One little announcement, I made a YouTube short about some of the cool sports places I've seen this summer. So make sure to check it out and see some cool access to some stadiums and facilities. And I think that's all I really have. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.